What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? Today, I've got a really cool explore for you. I'm out with Noah, and he brought me to a place that I think you guys are all going to enjoy. The place I'm talking about is right here behind me. This place is known as the Wicker Mansion. Let's go inside and see why they call it that. Okay, guys, we're going to start this one outside real quick. There's not a whole lot to show you out here. The property itself, well, I'll just show you real quick. Behind me, it's maintained. It's a big property, but yeah, you can see someone's been maintaining the property here. The grass has been cut, but then you turn this way towards the house, and yeah, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. This is the house here, the Wicker Mansion, and it's buried in all this overgrown shrubbery and weeds and everything else. But that's the house in there. And this is the driveway we're basically walking on here. But yeah, it's pretty wild. There she is. Believe it or not, this walkway takes you up to the front door, which you can't even see yet. It's through there. Absolutely crazy. Okay, guys, we're going to start this one outside the front door. And as you can see, the front garden here is very overgrown. The shrubs have completely overtaken the patio and the rest of the garden for that matter. And yeah, that's the east trough and some of the overhang that has fallen from up there down into the garden. So you can see that this place is in pretty rough shape. I'm not sure exactly how long this place has been abandoned for, but my understanding is it's been at least 10 or 15 years. I like this. I like the underside of this overhang here. I like that wood paneling. I think that's cool. But yeah, there's an idea of how long it's been. That light is rusting. When was the last time you seen something like that? I like the stone. The actual exterior of the house is brick. So this was probably something they did as a renovation at some point. And this is pretty cool. This is an old school new tone intercom system. So there's actually no chat button on here, but I guess this one would work. You would ring the doorbell and then the person inside will control the conversation through the intercom. And I'm noticing you got all sorts of little, I don't know what these are. I don't know what we use those for, eggs or whatever, but if you guys know in the comments, please let me know. So here's the first indication of how old this place is this front door. That glass, that's an effect I haven't seen on a door since like the 60s or 70s probably, or a house that was built in that time. I wasn't around in the 60s or 70s. And of course it's on this side of the door here too. And this place has some awesome looking doors. These are probably original to the home, I would bet you. Very heavy duty looking doors, very solid. But what's cool about them, they got a little bit of stained glass in them, just to give them a bit of class. So that's pretty neat. Even that one there.
Supers like to go down here. I know it's down here.
Very nice doors. So this is the front foyer of the house, I guess you would call it. It's a pretty big entranceway to the house. And as soon as you enter, you've got this nice big closet here where your guests and your family could leave their clothes and shoes, which is neat. You don't see many houses that have an entrance like this anymore. And then the house wraps around this way. And it goes this way too. We'll start going left first. Now there's a rare item in this day and age. You got straws. Plastic straws. And even somebody's shoes were left behind here. I'm just checking the light switches, they don't work. Speaking of the light, there's an interesting old dated chandelier. I bet you that's a 60s or 70s chandelier. What would you guys say? Let's see what's in here. I bet you this is a bathroom. Oh, it is not. This is an interesting room. Oh, it's the kitchen. Oh, wow. What a cool looking kitchen. This kitchen is stuck in a different era. Like, wow. Look at those countertops. The yellow countertops. That's a cool cooktop though there. I like that. It's very old. That's cool how it has the ventilation fan in the middle. I really like this brick accent wall. Looks like they've glazed or done something to these bricks or painted them or something, but they look cool. I like that. And that's a beautiful big window letting in the western light. So at the end of the day, when the sun's going down, this would be quite the sight to see. That's an old interesting chandelier where I presume the kitchen table would have been. It's a little tacky looking, but kind of gives you an idea of how old this place is. I'm sure that's original to the home. There's a new wicker chair. Just left here to rot away. And yes, this place is known as the Wicker Mansion. You'll see a lot of wicker furniture here. You got some rat poison in there, warfarin. Cupboards are all empty, but you can see these are very dated looking cupboards. The hinges, the actual wood, everything. I would suggest that these were probably from the 60s or maybe 70s at the absolute latest. I have a feeling this house is a 60s home. That's a very cool intercom system. That was what I was showing you guys outside. So this is the actual control unit for the intercom here. Most of the labeling and everything is gone, but it looks like this thing just had AM, FM, and it actually had the chat to talk to every room in the house. How old is this newspaper? 1983. Trudeau, but the wrong one. Not that there was ever a right one. Last time anything was serviced here was 1997. Interesting. Look at that old beer. Fridge is empty. Freezer's empty. Let's take a look further into this kitchen here. I really like that cooktop. I mean, that's really old, but that is cool. I would love to see a vintage unit like that restored. Somebody's broken some of the chandelier pieces. So you got the washing machine here, which is flipped over on its face. We'll just take a look down here. Got a lot of insulation. I'm sure nothing will be left in any of these drawers. We'll check a couple, but I'm not expecting much. And that's a cool window facing out front there. That's actually a southeast facing window, so it'd be nice in the morning. You got some mold building up in there. But yeah, all these are empty. Take one last look at that cooktop. I really like this. I would love to see this thing restored. Got an old blender there. And this is what's kind of cool too. Look how old these are. These are definitely 60s or 70s ovens. You got two ovens here, which is maybe not so unusual. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And over here is an extension of, oh, okay, no, this is an extension of the kitchen. This is the laundry room. There's an empty vase. There's just some empty boxes. There's a nice wicker shelving unit. That's kind of cool. Take a look at one of these drawers to make sure. Yeah, see, everything's going to be empty, I'm sure. This is the garage here. We'll take you guys out here real quick. So this garage is a disaster. There's tons of stuff in here. I'm not digging through this. It's really bad. There's a lot of insulation. I can see there's a box of candles over there in the middle of the screen. Kitchen items over here. You got like pots, strainers, stuff in there. You got a nice Toro. This is a lawnmower. And that's like a tractor there. I'm pretty sure that someone's maintaining the outside of the property here. So I'm pretty sure this is their tractor, because somebody cut the grass here very recently. So there's some wicker furniture there. That's a wicker table. It's brand new. See, it's all packaged up, but she's slowly rotting away. Same thing with this one here. That looks like it's a new item too, or was a new item at one point in time. Even over here. Look at that. There's another one. You got a wicker love seat over there. You got another one there. Oh, I didn't even see those. That whole back corner of the garage, that's all wicker love seats just piled up, rotting away. That's crazy, because, you know, wicker is nice stuff. And it's pretty sought after to have the good stuff, so it's surprising to see it sitting here rotting away. That's very cool, but very old. Garage door opener. That reminds me of the ones we had in the first house I ever lived in when I was a kid. I bet you that garage door opener is from the 70s or early 80s at the most recent. So over here, we got more wicker stuff. Got another table. There's lots of wicker tables. You got wicker chairs. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Look at all this stuff. Just wasting away. There's a trap or something there, a live animal trap. But yeah, it's pretty wild, man. That's a lot of wicker. Just sitting around doing nothing. All right, let's go back in. Start working our way through the house. So we're back in the laundry room here. And as you can see, everything is empty. Maytag washer and dryer, they're pretty old. Probably still work though. Unless it's outside, let's take a look. Yeah, see, this place is very overgrown. There's an entrance to the basement down there. That's a massive air conditioner. That is like a commercial sized air conditioner. That's crazy how big that thing is. Wow. Whoop. Steady. Okay. Let's see what else this house can reveal to us. Again, there's that kitchen. Stuck in time. Very cool though. So over here they got a nice old French door. Even old hardware on that. That's nice, I like that. You got some moldy drywall that's fallen from the ceiling. And what do we have here? Candles. Got some really big candles. Look at the state of this room, guys. That ceiling is terrible. It's just caving in everywhere you look. Moisture is the death kiss for every single place that's like this. It gets into everything. It freezes. It expands. And things start to break. And there's good old Noah. I like that arched or that curved wall for the stairs. That's very cool. This insulation, man, this is bad. Look at this. Brutal. And it's not bad enough that you got insulation everywhere. It's also growing moss. Look at that. You got a kitchen faucet there, laying in the moss. There's a wicker end piece there. That's a cool wall. I like this curved wall for the stairs. Oh yeah, even the lights coming in from the roof. Yeah, this place, you know, to be honest with you, I'm surprised this place is still standing in this kind of condition. I know Noah was telling me when we were coming over here, he was here about 5 years ago. I'm surprised that it hasn't gotten considerably worse. That's an interesting staircase. We'll check that out last.
It got worse.
Well, he says it got worse, but still, I'm surprised it's standing. That there aren't holes in the floor. Look at this room. Like, look at all the water damage this room has seen. It looks like a, what is that? I don't know what that is. I mean, there's insulation everywhere in here. Look at the windows though. Like, this would have been a very cool room back in the day when this place wasn't in rough shape. All the windows letting the light in, even though it's northern facing. Still very cool. Look at this over here. Just more moss. Look at this. Nature is slowly reclaiming this place day by day. And it's a shame because, you know, a place that's as nice as this, it deserved to live on, be modernized, and continue to be lived in. And look at that chair. It's a nice wicker chair, just rotting away. I mean, it's still in good shape, but it won't be for long. Oh yeah, this is crazy. That would have been another intercom on the wall there. And this is like a wicker dining set here. So this is one of those love seats that we saw out in the garage. You got wicker bowls, wicker table. There's a wicker chair. And you got this very dated looking fireplace here. This fireplace definitely strikes me as something you would have seen in the 60s or 70s. They don't make them like this anymore. And there's the intercom that was missing off the wall over there. So this is the room for the other end here. It's a very big room. It's one of the biggest rooms I've seen in most of these houses. Like, this is a very long stretching room. Definitely could have been a party room. Good place to entertain guests. It's a cool little spot. Okay, so this is the front hall again. And that's Noah taking pictures of that front door. I didn't notice this decoration. It's pretty dated looking, but that's kind of neat. That's left behind. All right, so we'll check out this room here first. This is an interesting room. Look at this thing. Is this like a storage cabinet? No, it's just a... Oh, that's weird. Some kind of a wicker shelving unit type piece. Maybe a TV could have went on top of it.
Almost looks like it's supposed to cover a fireplace.
Yeah, but I don't think that would be smart.
I think you gotta go like this.
And look at this wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
It's like bamboo wallpaper.
It's like wicker wallpaper.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Another one of those old intercoms. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a Channel Master tuner. I haven't seen one of these things since the 80s. That's crazy. That's for controlling an antenna, a TV antenna for UHF TV. So the room with the bamboo wallpaper has a bunch of wicker furniture here. Different colors, but same love seat. Same design. Pretty cool. It's definitely the kind of stuff you would see at someone's cottage, you would think. Oh, there's one there too. Yeah, there's a lot of wicker furniture in here. This is an interesting fireplace. It's still kind of a dated looking fireplace to me, a little bit. I mean, I like the way it looks, but not the most modern thing, but it's cool. Fireplaces are starting to become a relic, I think. That's a nice sconce on the wall there. I like how they made it look like it's candle. Nice glass door to the room. Unfortunately, somebody smashed it out, but that's a pretty solid door. What we got over here? Oh, we got another sunroom. Oh, wow. This is cool. Yeah, so this definitely would have been an add-on to the house. As you can see, you've got the brick exterior wall here with the sliding doors. But this is definitely like, a sunroom they added on the north side of the house. There's more wicker. There's more moss. There's tons of wicker. There's another love seat, another couple of chairs. But just look over here. Look at that. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. Yeah, you can. Look at that. It's like a jungle. And what is that? Oh my God. That's nasty. Yeah, so somebody smashed out the windows here, which is a shame. We'll go out on the deck here real quick. Yeah, so the deck is very overgrown. I mean, you got trees growing out of the wood. You've got all this overgrown stuff here. You got some more wicker furniture. I mean, this is a good place for it. these sunrooms, the deck, these are the kind of places you'd want to see this stuff. Definitely more of those love seats, so I'm wondering if this is just overstock that ended up moved around the house. Look at that though, the damage they did. People do stupid things. All right, let's go back in. All right, so I think we came out here. Yes, we did. So we'll go in this way here. Oh, look at this floor. So this floor is interesting colored. Very strange, and that wallpaper, or oh, actually it's part of the drywall, that's very moldy. But yeah, this floor kind of reminds me of like a flannel jacket, the pattern. And this wallpaper looks like it's textured too. It is not, it's just print. It's a fairly small closet, like it's wide, but it's narrow. Oh, the floors are really soft in here. Yeah, that's an interesting intercom again. So this takes us back out to the hallway here. Yeah, that's the way we came from, so we'll continue to go this way. Carpeting here is very original too. I bet you it has never changed. Or at least not since the 60s. Very basic looking shelving. Look at this room, what a disaster. Oh man.
This is the master.
This is the master. Look at that, you still have a ceiling fan. Surprisingly, it's not curving downward. That's like an 80s fan.
The wicker fan.
Yeah, that is a wicker fan. Look at this, you've actually got vines. There's vines growing across the floor from outside. They've made their way in, and they're just taking over this house. Look at this. Look at all the moss and the weeds. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. Even that, look at that. It's coming through the ceiling. It's just everywhere. Like, wow. Wow. And you know what's really crazy is it looks like they have silk wallpaper on the walls here. Look how shiny that stuff is. That is definitely silk wallpaper. And it's just peeling away. Look how rusty that vent is. Wow. So over here we got a bathroom. Or, no, this is a closet. Wow. Look at the destruction of this closet. Like, it's just ruined. Absolutely nuts. It's a big closet. Oh, and they even got wicker in the back there. I don't know if I want to walk on these floors, but they got wicker in the back there. And yeah, a bunch of ceiling stuff in the middle. This is the bathroom, I think. Aha, okay. Yeah, so this is the bathroom over here. Look at that little countertop there. That's a pretty dated looking marble countertop. This is not the kind of marble you would see in a house today. It's got an interesting look to it. That's a big tub. Well, it's not a huge tub, but it's a fairly good sized tub, and I like the shape of it. The wallpaper's very tacky though. But yeah, you can see this room's in terrible shape. The ceiling is gone. Even the roof is gone there. Look how rusty that pot light is. It's just, you know, it's destroyed. Oh, wow. Look at the toilet seat. It's a wicker toilet seat, and I've been asked to do this. There you go, guys. And the bidet, they've got a bidet, so these people craft in style. Bidet is full of insulation, but back in the day, it would have been nice to use. Look at the hardware on these cabinets. I mean, they're very old and dated looking cabinets, but that hardware is pretty cool. This would have looked good back in the day, especially if it was in good shape. It's too bad that it looks like this now. Okay, let's go back out here. There's nothing else to see here. That is kind of cool. I'm going to show you this before I leave the room. With all that natural outdoor growth in here, I like that exposed brick wall, how it's just decayed to the point where it's exposed. That's really neat to see. Okay, let's go this way. Start working our way towards the basement. So the carpeting is even coming off the floor. Oh, we got another spare room here. This one's got that interesting silky looking wallpaper too. You got a Royal Dalton Bunnykins light switch. That's a bit of a different looking new tone intercom. Different than all the other rooms. This is a little bit newer. I'd say that's early 80s. And they got some shelving on the wall here. Closet. Again, it's not very deep, but it's fairly wide. They got a couple nice big windows on the house. But yeah, you can see this room's in bad shape too. I mean, the light's rusting on the fan. You've got the hanging insulation, holes in the ceiling. You got the mold spot. I don't think there's growth in this shag, but I don't think I'd be eating out of it either.
What? What? When do you ever eat out of shag?
Well, if something fell on the carpet, you might want to eat it, but not here.
Nah.
Not here. Noah came in at the wrong time, I think, guys.
What?
So, let's go this way and see. Ooh, there's a chandelier in this room. Not the nicest. Still, makes me wonder what kind of room this was. I don't know if this would be a bedroom. I mean, they have another intercom. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's an interesting curved closet there. Huh. Strange. It must have been a spare room or something.
Been an office.
Or an office. And over here we got another bathroom. Yeah, see, this one's fairly original. Look at those tiny tiles on the floor. Ooh, look at that wallpaper. That's pretty crazy wallpaper. Interesting sconce that's been destroyed. Cute little cabinet in the back. You got blue toilet. Yeah, this bathroom is definitely original to the house. When you have blue tile like that and blue toilet and blue tub. I would definitely say this is 60s stuff. And now we're back to the main hallway. So I think that does cover this part of the house. So let's work our way downstairs.
Yeah, you go down this spirally thing.
Oh yeah, it's over here. I'm looking at Noah for answers on how to get downstairs. I forgot that we have this cool little area here. And that's a pretty epic stairwell when you have a chandelier hanging in your bungalow first floor stairwell.
I think they literally constructed the wall just to have that.
I think they did. I think they did. This definitely, I mean, if you look at this room, this is the biggest room in the house, right? Stretches all the way across the back of the house, and then you have this grand stairwell. It almost seems like this was on purpose. That's a very nice banister. It's all wood, very old, very cool. This wallpaper is a bit of a trip, though. I don't know if I would keep this. Okay, let's go down. It's cool down here.
That's very cool down there.
So I think this basement is flooded once or twice, right?
I've never seen it flooded personally.
Oh.
Actually. But
So maybe it has not.
I would guess it must have at some point.
Well, this is cool wood paneling. I like that. Oh my gosh. So what we have here is more wicker. You got a bunch of chairs just piled up. They must have been selling this stuff or importing it or something.
Well, it's still in packaging.
You got horse wallpaper. That's pretty wild. Yeah, see, all these chairs are still brand new. All these ones are stacked. I mean, look at this. This is nuts. There's just wicker everywhere. There's got to be at least 50 chairs in this house.
Oh, there's more.
Let's go this way. Oh, okay, so we got another bath. Oh, we got a bathroom with a sauna. That's cool. It's got a window door. Yeah, still got the rocks set up. Look at this thing. It looks brand new, except for the corrosion up there in the light.
It just smells new.
It's amazing. It's a nice floor. And of course, you've got a wicker chair in the shower, because why wouldn't you? And then you've got cedar walls in here too, which is kind of neat. And you got an old yellow toilet and a moldy cabinet. Okay, let's work our way around this way. So over here looks like a rec room. Very moldy, with a lot of mold on the walls here. You got another intercom. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. The message is good there. What's this over here? This must be for the sauna. Yeah. Wow. Oh, and yes, there's another wicker chair in this little room.
Wicker the world.
Oh, and we have some Nielsen almond chocolate. I'm sure that's still good after all this time. Yeah, this wood paneling on the wall. This is cool. You see this in the farmhouses usually. This is much nicer than that cheap 70s stuff. So, like this in here. This is the stuff that I was just calling the cheap 70s stuff. So this is a very big storage room, I guess. I mean, obviously they have a chest freezer in here.
Keeps going too if you go right there.
Empty. Oh, wow. This room is huge. Okay, so this is like a garage. Is this a garage? No.
Under the garage.
This is under the garage. So they got storage under the garage, which is pretty wild. It's a big room. I like how they have an intercom down here. Lots of storage. But you can see a lot of mold starting on these walls too. Pretty nasty. Got an old bike sitting in there. That's rotting away. Oh, there's one right here too. Look at this wall. So you got some pegboard. I love pegboard. I've told you guys that in other videos. Every shop should have pegboard. It's a nice little workbench. And you got this moldy wall out here. And I believe I know what this is here. Yes, it is. This is that side entrance to the house that we were checking out earlier. So that's looking up towards the air conditioner and the kitchen. Over here is the exit. Look how rusty everything is. You can tell this place has been moist for quite some time.
It's literally moist right now. You can feel it's moist.
So over here, look at the hanging ceiling. The T-bar ceiling's all hanging down too. Is that a cedar closet? Yes, it is. Cedar closet with somebody's dress or something in there. Huh. That's interesting. There's another wicker chair. Okay, the furnace room looks fairly modern. They got two carrier furnaces in here. So the place is huge when you got a huge air conditioner like outside and you got furnaces like this. Fairly modern. Probably the last 20 years. Maybe a little bit older.
Maybe it was like 2000. It was abandoned. There's like a cup that says 2000 in here.
There you go. It might be abandoned in 2000. So it's about 20, 23 years. Wow. Okay. So then we enter this room. And what do we have? More wicker. They definitely like the wicker love seats and the chairs. Like it's the same chair and love seat everywhere. Look at this. New, new, new. All these are new. All those are new. You got a bike from the 90s buried in here. That looks like an early 90s Skyline. That's beautiful when you look outside. Just see that though, even though...
The door's literally been open for like 5 years.
There you go. The door's been open for 5 years and no one's taken any of this stuff. That shows you how honest people are. There's another straw. Well, yeah, guys. I mean, like, there is so much wicker down here alone.
You want to blow your mind? Want to blow your mind?
Yeah.
Ready? Can you guess what's in here?
Do you want me to look first?
There's no way you can guess what's in here. Okay?
No, it says we can't guess this.
No way.
What if I already know?
No way you know.
Is that a fireplace? Sorry, before I come in there, I just want to look at this fireplace. So there's a fireplace along this back wall, guys, before we go into the other room. This is a very cool job that they did here. The stone mantle is the entire wall. You've got stone floating shelves, which are really cool if you ask me. And you've got that stainless. They got like an iron grate for the actual fireplace, which is really, really neat. And they got the storage over there. Very cool fireplace. Here's another look at some of this wicker. All right, let's work our way over to this room.
You'll never be able to guess.
Never guess what this is? What the heck? Wow. This room is moldy as heck. Look how moldy that is. And the walls. Just the condition of the T-bar ceiling, like it's all rotten. All of it's rotten. That's neat. This stuff is just nuts. Like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, guys. I mean, most of the wicker in this house look to be in good shape, but the stuff down here has been wet for a long time, and you can tell it is not in good shape. Look at that one. It's just rotting away. This stuff in the corner here, it's all just rotting away.
It's actually held up fairly okay, though.
Look how rusty that light is. So these pot lights are absolutely massive. Oh, you got a sink over there.
97.
The calendar says 97.
No,
Yeah, 97. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in here. A lot of storage. I'm not sure why these lights are so big. Pot lights are not that big anymore. These things must have ballasts or something on them. Just look at all this stuff. It's absolutely crazy.
You know what you're not going to believe either? You know what's in the next room?
There's like little storage cubes. These are all rotten.
Can you guess what's in the next room?
More wicker? You know, at first I thought he was actually going to surprise us with something totally different. I don't know why I thought that way.
There's a table.
Oh, there's a table, guys. This stuff is in rough shape too, even the wall.
I don't want to stay down here too long.
Huh. Yeah, it seems like the further in we get, the wetter and worse it's getting.
Yeah.
This stuff is completely destroyed. Like, some of the other stuff in this house could be saved. Like, look at that. That light is like, it's doubled in thickness because of how rusty it is. And that chair is actually changing shape.
It's transforming.
I mean, you can hear the floor gurgling as I'm walking around. You know it's bad. Look at this stuff here. And that paint peel is pretty insane too. You even got mold spreading through it. Like, it's, look at that. Looks like tree roots of mold. Oh wow, there's wood paneling wainscoting. Look at that, the wainscoting just looks like cardboard there. It's so separated.
I didn't even realize. I thought that was just cardboard.
Yeah, no, it's wainscoting. Or was wainscoting.
It's nothing now. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty nuts. What do you guys think about this? Leave a comment. Let me know. Have you seen anything as crazy as this? There's just so much wicker left behind. I don't even know what to think of it. This couldn't have been a business, but it seems like someone was doing something with it. So he was either storing it for a business or running something out of his basement, I guess.
There's a room over here.
Oh, there's a room over here too?
Yeah, I didn't see it when I first came.
So this one's in better shape, but you know they're all rough down here. Look at this stuff. Look at that one, it's getting fuzzy. Well, this room's even worse. Gross. Gross.
Yeah.
What's that on the wall there? Oh, it's that's outlet on the wall. I thought there was a hockey card or something on the wall. The floor is breaking underneath me.
I would, like your foot dropped like 2 inches when you stepped on that. I wouldn't walk there.
I'm gonna get out.
I know that we're on like the bottom floor still.
Yeah, I just went through the floor again. Look at the decay here. I mean, it looks insane. So down here is like another kitchen. I guess this house had a basement apartment or something. The floor is moving around under me like crazy here. But yeah, you can see the water has just destroyed everything. The stuff is coming off the walls. It's a pretty big window. What we got down? Oh, you got a bathroom too. The crazy thing about this place, it has crazy amounts of wicker, but also the wallpaper in this house has been quite a trip to see. Toilet's clean. Look at how dated that counter is. That's a very cool medicine cabinet though. I like that. I like the shape of it. That's neat. All right. Let's just see what this little room is here. And I think it's going to wrap this one up. Oh, let's look at this kitchen stuff. So you can see this, the cabinets are very old down here. You got some cups from 2000 there. That seems to be the most recent stuff we've seen.
Other than like the lawnmower.
Which doesn't count. So then we got this little entranceway. I think this was an apartment down here personally.
I think it was part of the business. There's like no smoking sign.
Yeah, that could be for an apartment too. Possibly.
Well, maybe this is where they sold the liquor out.
Maybe. So out here, yeah, just look how overgrown the yard is. I mean, we're not going to go walking out here. There's no point, really. But yeah, it's completely taken over. Completely taken over. And you can see this is just like a little add-on. So it's just like a little storm shelter. So this is, oh yeah, it even says here, it says office right here. So there you go. This was probably the business office for the Wicker store, because you have the office entrance here, and then you go in to a kitchen with a cool, colorful
Tour guide.
Chandelier and tour guide. Well, I think that's going to wrap this one up, guys. Oh, I like these. I like how they have the stove covers too.
Burner cover.
Yeah, the burner covers.
Tastes funny in here.
All right, everyone. That's all the time we've got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this explore. This place was pretty cool to see. Lots of wicker left behind, lots of decay, lots of mold, fair amount of destruction from time. This place was pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. I know I enjoyed bringing it to you. So please make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy the content. Leave a comment after. And of course, if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button there. Check out last week's video there. Check out the random video up there. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.